Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about subjects in global security and geopolitics, and that is the true size, capability, and reach of the United States military. Many people hear that the U.S. has the most powerful armed forces on Earth, but very few understand just how massive its structure actually is, how far its influence extends, and how deeply its technology dominates modern warfare. In this video, we will break down the scale, the manpower, the budget, the global footprint, the technological edge, and the strategic strength that the U.S. military has built over decades. So let's start from the very beginning and unpack one of the world's most formidable defense systems. The United States military is not just one unified force, but a network of branches, commands, and specialized units that span the entire globe. It includes the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Space Force, and Coast Guard, each with its own missions and capabilities. When people talk about its size, they usually refer to total active duty personnel, reserve forces, equipment, bases, and budget. But the scale becomes clearer when you look at how all these elements work together. The U.S. maintains hundreds of thousands of soldiers in active service, supported by the reserves and the National Guard. This blended manpower system gives the country the ability to rapidly expand in times of crisis without needing a full-time massive standing army. The budget is one of the biggest indicators of the U.S. military size. Year after year, it is the highest military budget in the world, reaching into the hundreds of billions of dollars. This spending covers advanced weapons programs, research, development, defense networks, global operations, and the maintenance of overseas bases. It is larger than the combined military budgets of many nations, which shows just how much the United States invests in its defense infrastructure. This massive financial power allows the U.S. to upgrade and modernize constantly, ensuring its forces stay ahead in every domain including land, sea, air, cyber, and now outer space. Another major component of the U.S. military size is its global presence. The United States maintains military bases and facilities in dozens of countries, spread across Europe, Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and the Pacific. These installations serve as strategic points for rapid deployment, intelligence collection, humanitarian operations, and international partnerships. Few nations have the logistical network to move troops and equipment around the world in a matter of hours, but the U.S. does. This global footprint gives the military unparalleled reach, allowing it to project power quickly and respond to threats far beyond its borders. When we talk about land power, the U.S. Army stands as one of the largest and most capable ground forces on the planet. The Army operates thousands of armored vehicles, artillery systems, transport vehicles, and a wide range of advanced equipment. It is structured to handle conflicts of any scale, from small counter-terror operations to full-scale warfare. The U.S. invests heavily in soldier training, battlefield readiness, modernization programs, and technology integration. Under this structure, every unit is equipped with tools that improve communication, navigation, and situational awareness. The combination of well-trained soldiers and high-tech systems makes the U.S. Army incredibly effective and adaptable. Moving to the seas, the U.S. Navy is the most dominant naval force in the world. Its power lies not only in the number of ships, but also in the type of ships it operates. The U.S. Navy maintains a fleet of aircraft carriers that serve as floating air bases capable of launching fighter jets anywhere on the planet. These carriers travel with strike groups that include destroyers, cruisers, submarines, and support vessels. No other country has a carrier fleet even close to this scale. The Navy also operates nuclear submarines that can stay underwater for months, equipped with advanced weapons and stealth capabilities. This gives the United States unmatched maritime dominance and the ability to protect sea lanes, project power, and deter potential adversaries. The U.S. Air Force adds another layer to the military's massive structure. It operates thousands of aircraft, including advanced fighter jets, strategic bombers, transport planes, drone systems, and aerial refueling aircraft. The Air Force's global command network allows it to conduct operations from many different locations almost simultaneously. Its stealth aircraft, such as the F-22 and F-35, are among the most advanced fighters in the world. The U.S. also maintains heavy bombers capable of long-distance missions without needing to land. This aerial strength ensures air superiority in any conflict and provides support to all other branches. Air mobility, which includes cargo planes and refueling tankers, gives the military incredible logistical capabilities. The Marine Corps plays a key role as a rapid response force. Marines are trained to deploy quickly and operate in some of the toughest combat environments. They work closely with the Navy and have their own aircraft, armor, and amphibious assault vehicles. Their role is to seize and secure strategic points, especially coastlines, islands, and critical forward positions. This makes them essential to the United States' ability to respond instantly to emerging threats. Another major component of the U.S. military size is the Space Force, one of the newest branches. It focuses on satellite operations, space surveillance, communication networks, and the protection of U.S. assets in orbit. While many people overlook space operations, this domain is becoming increasingly important. Satellites support navigation, communications, missile tracking, and global intelligence. The growth of the Space Force shows how the United States is preparing for future conflicts where space will play a major role. Technology is one of the strongest indicators of the U.S. military's massive scale. The country spends billions each year on research and development. This leads to new weapons programs, artificial intelligence systems, missile defense networks, cybersecurity capabilities, robotics, and advanced communication tools. The U.S. also pioneers drone technology and unmanned systems that can perform reconnaissance, strike missions, and support roles. This constant innovation ensures the U.S. maintains a technological edge over potential rivals. The logistics backbone of the U.S. military is equally impressive. The ability to transport troops, weapons, vehicles, fuel, and supplies across long distances is something few militaries can do at the same scale. The U.S. operates hundreds of transport aircraft, armored vehicles, cargo ships, and support systems that keep operations running around the world. Without this logistical strength, none of the global missions would be possible. The military also maintains stockpiles, prepositioned equipment, and global supply routes to ensure readiness at all times. Special operations forces add another dimension to the military's size and capability. These elite units conduct high-risk missions, counterterrorism operations, intelligence gathering, hostage rescues, and strategic interventions. They operate in secrecy and are supported by advanced technology, specialized training, and global intelligence networks. While small in number compared to regular forces, their effectiveness and mobility greatly expand the military's operational reach. When countries measure military power, they also consider nuclear capabilities. The U.S. is one of the world's major nuclear powers, with a large arsenal maintained under strict protocols. Nuclear submarines, long-range missiles, and strategic bombers form a nuclear triad. ensuring deterrence from multiple platforms. This is a core part of the country's defense strategy and a central reason why the U.S. remains one of the strongest global powers. Training is another critical element of the military's size. The United States operates some of the most advanced training facilities in the world. These include specialized combat schools, flight simulators, cyber training centers, and joint exercises with allies. The military participates in worldwide drills to maintain readiness and coordination with partner nations. This continuous training ensures every unit stays effective and prepared for any situation. Alliances also contribute to the overall strength of the U.S. military framework. The United States leads alliances such as NATO, which expand its global influence and military reach. Through partnerships, joint bases, shared intelligence, and coordinated operations, the U.S. multiplies its capability. These alliances allow the United States to maintain stability in regions like Europe, the Middle East, and the Indo-Pacific. The U.S. military's influence reaches into international politics, global trade routes, conflict zones, and humanitarian missions. It plays a major role in responding to natural disasters, protecting shipping lanes, supporting allies, and deterring threats. This ability to operate globally makes it not only massive in numbers, but also extremely versatile. Another way to understand the scale of the U.S. military is to compare it with other nations. Many countries have strong armed forces, but none combine manpower, technology, budget, global bases, logistics, and alliances at the same level. While some nations focus on regional defense, the U.S. is designed to operate on a global scale. This makes its structure larger and more capable than most. Cyber warfare is another domain where the U.S. invests heavily. The military maintains large cyber units responsible for defending against digital attacks and conducting operations in cyberspace. As modern warfare expands beyond physical battlefields, cyber capabilities become essential to national security. The U.S. continues to build systems that protect critical infrastructure, military networks, and communication channels. Intelligence gathering is one of the most powerful assets behind the U.S. military. Through satellites, drones, advanced sensors, and alliances, the U.S. maintains a global intelligence network. This network helps track threats, monitor regions, support military operations, and guide political decisions. The depth of this intelligence capability is unmatched and adds another layer to the military's overall size. Research institutions, defense companies, and universities contribute to the U.S. military through development programs and innovation. This partnership between government, private companies, and scientific organizations fuels constant technological progress. This interconnected ecosystem makes the U.S. one of the fastest at adopting new technologies for defense purposes. Veterans and reserve forces form another part of the military structure. With millions of former service members, the U.S. maintains a large pool of trained individuals who can be called upon in times of national emergency. Reserve forces work part-time but train regularly, ensuring they can integrate with active duty troops when needed. The sheer scale of the U.S. military also comes from its command structure, which spans multiple regions. Each region has its own command responsible for overseeing operations, training, and security in specific areas. These commands coordinate missions around the world, making sure the military stays active and ready at all times. In the modern era, the U.S. military focuses on balancing traditional warfare with emerging technologies. This includes developing hypersonic weapons, laser defense systems, autonomous drones, advanced radar systems, and next-generation fighter jets. These projects require huge investments and show how the military constantly evolves to stay ahead. The humanitarian role of the U.S. military also demonstrates its size. The military provides disaster relief, medical aid, and emergency supplies around the world. Its logistics, aircraft, and medical teams have saved countless lives during hurricanes, earthquakes, and global crises. This soft power aspect is often overlooked, but important in understanding its reach. Energy, fuel, and supply chains are also massive components of the military. The U.S. operates one of the largest fuel and logistics networks, allowing aircraft, ships, and vehicles to operate continuously. This supply chain includes refineries, ships, jets, bases, and storage depots that support global missions. When examining the U.S. military overall, the combination of strength, technology, logistics, manpower, global presence, and alliances makes it one of the most massive military forces in human history. Few nations in the past or present have built such an extensive defense system with the ability to operate in every environment. Land, sea, air, space, and cyberspace all fall under its reach, creating a multi-layered structure designed for global security. Whether analyzing its budget, equipment, training, bases, or capabilities, the United States military remains unmatched in overall power. Its ability to modernize, adapt, and project strength worldwide keeps it at the forefront of global defense. As the world changes, the U.S. military continues to evolve with new technologies and strategies that shape the future of global security. Understanding the scale of the U.S. military shows why it is a dominant force and how it maintains stability in many regions. It is not only massive in size, but also extremely complex, advanced, and deeply integrated across global systems. This combination makes it one of the most influential military structures ever built.